Hi, welcome back to the Soulless Vets Podcast. I am Austin the Soulless Johnson, and with me I got Jason the Mustache
Whoop
Tolbert.
whoop.
All right, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, we would love for you guys to subscribe or like and do all those things. Today, our primary topic is going to be some stories from our basic trainings or AIT or boot camp or tech school, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, so that's kind of what our primary goal today is. Jason, you got some stories for us? Like, are you excited to tell some of these stories?
I'm always excited to tell stories. So, let's go with basic training stories.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Do we want to talk
Absolutely.
about our sponsors real quick?
Yes. Let's bring in our sponsor
Yeah.
for sure.
So we got sponsored by an energy drink company called Doobie. They are designed mainly for gamers. So if you're a gamer, this is kind of for you guys. Doobie allows you to have faster reactions and laser sharp focus. They use mostly like coffee fruit extract for their uh, pretty much their caffeine part of it.
Drive, yeah.
So we got it right here with us. And what's the flavor that we have today, Jason?
We have Blue Tropical Punch.
Oh yeah, it's actually pretty fucking good. These don't give you any crashes, jitters, or any of that stupid shit.
No, not like regular energy drinks.
No.
Nah, that's pretty legit.
Yep. Jason, can they save some money?
Absolutely. If they go in and they want to order some stuff, all they have to do is just put in our code, the Soulless Vets, and they can save 10% on that order.
All right.
Absolutely.
And it's Doobie spelled like Dubby.
Mm-hmm.
It's Doobie Energy. Go check them out. They're pretty good. Again,
Absolutely.
if you want to save $10, what was that code again?
It is the Soulless Vets.
All right. So, what were you saying about some of your basic training? Is it basic for the Air Force?
It is.
Okay.
It is, yeah.
So, basic training or boot camp as like Marines and
yeah, like
call it.
everybody else. Yeah, we're the one-offs. But I mean, dude, I'll start off, man, with the fucking bus, dude. Like everybody was getting on the bus from the airport, and we had this fella driving us around, and sometimes when I get nervous, I kind of chat a little extra, just kind of ease my nerves.
Get those nervous talks.
Yeah, and I was like trying to talk to a couple of people around me, whatever, but everybody was like, "Fucking nope, I ain't talking about nothing."
It's probably because they're scared shitless.
Yeah, and the fucking bus driver like looked back at me, and he goes, because I was looking up towards the front, and he goes, "Hey, do I know you? Do I owe you money? Why are you staring at me?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" This dude was civilian, straight up, like no uniform, no nothing. And I was like, "Wow, that's fucking weird." And then once we got to Lackland Air Force Base, which is where we do our basic training, and dude, that dude was like fucking on our ass to get us off the bus. We didn't even have a TI get on the bus.
Really?
He was the one that fucking hollered at us to get us off the bus. And we went out, and there was like 4 TIs standing outside.
And TIs are the drill instructors.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're training instructors for us, and you guys have the drill instructors for you guys. Yeah. So same.
But different.
Yeah. They still wear the Smokey the Bear hats, But yeah, we got out there. It was started yelling at us and shit. Line up, put your bags down, this, that, and the other, and getting all rode up. And then this one dude, he was like just fucking like he'd been there for a while, and he was angry. It was like 3:00 in the morning, right? And he got woken up for this shit. And he was like fucking gunning for people. Like the dude right in front of me, I thought he was gonna shit himself because that dude was like fucking on his ass, like brim of the bill, fucking forehead, like all that shit. Just like fuck, he was leaning back, like.
Now, were you guys still in civilian clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this first taste of all this shit. I was like, God damn, and this dude was like right in front. I was like, dude, don't fucking. I was like, don't come back here. Don't come back here. I was like, I don't want to fucking do it. And then there was 3 other ones like trolling around, getting some other folks and stuff. So they got us up to they got us checked in, got us up into the bay, and I don't know about y'all, man. I thought this was weird, dude. Like that dude that was all fucking ornery and shit, and yelling at the guy in front of us. Like, yeah, they have us, take everything out of our pockets, a cell phone. Well, we didn't have cell phones. That was earlier than that, but cigarettes and fucking whatever else, right? Throw them on the bed, and then they had us fucking all stripped down naked.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
But I'm like, want to check out your little booty holes.
I guess I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I was like, what? And but we had to fold all that shit up and put it in a pile because they bagged it all up, and put it in the little storage room and stuff. But everybody else I've talked to, they were like, no, we didn't have to do that. So I thought that was weird. Maybe that T.I. had a little fetish or
he could have
something.
Sounds like he did,
like wiener or something. I don't know, but so yeah, that was like my introduction to all that shit, man. But after that, I mean,
my introduction was a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
sure.
I was at Fort Benning, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
There's kind of 2 parts to it. So I get there. I come off the plane, and we get picked up, obviously. Usually by bus. Then we get taken to a place called 30th AG. So 30th AG is where we we're still in civies. We had pretty much drill instructors in training, or like kind of drill instructors. They didn't wear the hats, but they were kind of like a apron vest thing that said drill instructor on it. But these guys weren't like doing a lot of the yelling or any of that type of shit. At least, and that's.
And that was moment. Like once you got off the bus.
Once we got off, well, there's like I said, there's a couple parts. No, I was just like, so 30th AG, that's where like they shave our head, we get our uniforms, we get all of our gear, and it's just pretty much a hurry up and wait bullshit, right? So I think I was in that for like a week, maybe a week. Obviously that's when they kind of start giving you some of the discipline and stuff of like, hey, like this is what you need to do. Like we weren't allowed to fall asleep in the waiting areas at all. Like it was kind of one of those things. Like it wasn't bad. Like 30th AG wasn't all not that bad. Like got our head shaved, we got our shots. Fucking watching people get the peanut butter shot and you slapping them on the ass and they fucking fall over, laughing their ass off, But like it was strict, but it was not that bad, right? Then when it's your time to go to your actual basic training where you're going to be, and I had OSUT training, which is one station unit training. So I had my AIT and basic training at the same place, or my tech school and my.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't get to leave there at all. So we loaded up the bus. We're in with our new Army assault packs, right? They made us put our head in the assault pack as we're driving on this bus. Then, as soon as the bus stopped, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm telling you, mine was a little different. Then the drill instructors with the hats came on board, started fucking screaming at us. Then, they quickly rush us off the fucking bus and whatnot. Then shit's blowing up, and next to us they had like firecrackers and shit, and shark attacks started happening. What? As soon as we got off the fucking bus, screaming, every single drill sergeant screaming, fucking things are like popping off. Like I had one like right next to my leg go off, my ears start ringing. Then like we had to go find our fucking duffel bags. It's all in a fucking big ass pile while we're getting screamed at. go fucking go get these duffel bags. And that was the first like 2 minutes of getting off the bus. So a little different.
Yeah, that's a little different.
So like then it's weird because I talked to right before I got out, I talked to some of these younger privates, and they're like, "Oh yeah, none of that happened to us."
Yeah, a lot of
I was
things are
like,
changing.
"Dude, like, what the hell?"
It's gotten soft, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was my bus ride.
Yeah,
Head in a bag.
that shit's hilarious. So the first week thing that you're talking about, like we still had people yelling at us and whatnot, but they called it Rainbow Week because you're still in your civilian clothes for that week, and the until they got us to where they issued us uniforms and stuff. Okay. So we went through and we got our heads shaved and things like that. But we never took another bus ride after that.
So you guys stayed in your civilian's clothes for the first week.
Yeah.
Mine was like the first 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's funny because like we got butt ass naked that very first night, put all our shit in a bag, but we still had like some civilian attire for until we got issued our uniforms. It wasn't a full week, but it's just your first week, so they call it Rainbow Week, and because you're still walking around with your hair and stuff like that. For the first day, that was a long time ago. It was either the first day or two, but anyway. But yeah, and then after that, yeah, it was just all balls to the wall and drill and PTN and learning and the shooting, the confidence course.
Yeah,
that was pretty dope. I actually liked that one. Made it through without dipping a toe in the water, so I was pretty proud of myself. With everybody else like falling off the ropes and shit, crying, and then the shooting, man. I like that part too. Those two parts were my favorite. I mean, we had people that kept getting washed back because they were either idiots or they were making fun of the TIs, right? And little do some people realize they have a intercom at the front of the bay. They can hear everything that's going on.
That doesn't surprise me at all, to be honest.
No, I don't know if it's still there, but it was there when I was there. And so yeah, they would hear people like making fun of. Like we had this one dude
talking shit on the drill instructors.
Yeah, and he was like making fun of, like yelling, doing all this stuff. And they washed his ass back. And for wash back, for those that don't know, it's like they take you and they put you in the group behind you. They're keeping you in, but they're putting you back to give you another chance at life to see if you learn your lesson. But I don't know about y'all, man. Like things were a little bit different, like in the late '90s, because like I said, I joined in '98. So that don't ask, don't tell thing was a big part of it. We had
that kind of still was a thing when I was in, kind of around that time when I first was in.
Yeah, but we had like a handful of people, man. Probably about 8 or 9 people that would go in and tell the TIs, man, and be like, "Hey, I'm gay," and then that way they could get out, right? Because you can't be gay and be in the military.
At that time.
Yeah, at that time. And but we had this one old crusty TI, man. He was a tech sergeant, man. E6. This one dude went in there, told him. He comes out and he says, "Listen here, you motherfuckers." They're not supposed to cuss at you, right? But they do. They do.
Sorry, that kind of threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to cuss at you guys?
Yeah, no. Well, not at you, right? Like get up in your face. Like, you dumb son of a bitch, right? They're not supposed to.
They're not allowed to do it?
They do it. They did it.
I know they did it, but
Yeah.
they're not supposed to.
They're not supposed to. Yeah, they weren't supposed to do that.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. But he came out. He's like, "You motherfucker!" He's like, "Next motherfucker that comes in my office and fucking tells me that they're fucking gay, I'm sticking my goddamn boot up their fucking ass." And then he fucking goes back in the office, slams the door. I was like, I think he's fucking serious. It was awesome though. That dude was awesome.
Shit, for me, it was like the whole "don't ask, don't tell" thing was a thing, but nobody gave a fuck. At least my generation didn't give a fuck. Does that make sense? Like, we don't give a fuck if you're gay. Like,
Yeah.
but like my drill sergeants, like, they made it a point to cuss at you every fucking time they possibly could. Like, so, and yeah, I mean, it was nonstop screaming and cussing in our faces the entire time I was there. But again, that's where the difference between the Air Force and the Army is kind of.
Yeah.
But I was also infantry, so I don't know if that's also a reason to kind of keep us at a high stress level.
And that's what I try and tell other people too. It's like
they try to keep you at a high stress level so that you can learn how to work under high stress,
under pressure
and shit. And a lot of people don't realize that. They're like, "Oh, they're just being a fucking dickhead, yada yada yada." And I was like, "No, like, there's actual reasoning behind them being a dick." Like, and a lot of people don't understand that. So, like, for me, I just had a lot of not old, but like just disgruntled infantry dudes that got put on this assignment and they just fucking hate their lives. Like, I had this one drill sergeant. He just hated us. Just pure hated us. He even said it. He's like, "I just fucking hate you guys. Not because I know you guys or anything. I just fucking hate you new guys." Like back in my day, like as soon as I got out of basic training, I got to my unit. Within 2 hours, I was on a plane to fucking Iraq.
Nice.
And he was like, "That's what you guys are in for." And me, in the back of my mind, because I knew what I was getting myself into, so like my scare level wasn't as high as everybody else's. I kind of already knew what to expect. For one, my dad was in the military, so I heard stories already about basic training and everything. On two, fucking Full Metal Jacket, fucking
yeah, I saw that too.
Like, so I was already expecting, like, all right, this is gonna be shitty, but it's not gonna last forever.
Yeah,
and like when you were saying about people getting like kickback or washbacks, ours is just kickback is what we call it, and or at least I think that's what we call it. It was a while ago, but we had this one dude who just within the first week was like, "I'm suicidal" to the drill sergeants.
Oh yeah.
And so like he just, "Oh no, we didn't kick him back. We put him in his bed in the center of our fucking bay, and we had during fire watch we had to pretty much watch him during our fire guard at night. And if you guys don't know what fire guard is, it's literally one or two people who patrol your bay at night, making sure nobody's gonna commit suicide, nobody's gonna break in, steal people's shit, fucking, beat the fuck out of each other, which still happens.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys really dealt with what we called red code.
Never heard of it.
So what I was told what red code was and what I called it, or that's why I call it, is it's where you put like bar soap, your boot, or something in a sock or a pillowcase, and you all hold somebody down and you beat the fuck out of them.
Oh, like in Full Metal Jacket.
Like, yeah, exactly.
The soap party.
Yes, the soap party. Yeah. So it's pretty much one of those, and we just called it red code is what we called it, and we only did it to I think one person that just kept fucking up, during basic.
Yeah.
I know what you guys think, it's fucking mean, but honestly, that helped that kid out afterwards because he stopped fucking up. Like, it's not like we did it as bad as what they did in Full Metal Jacket. Like, we weren't, or in Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
We didn't do it that bad,
yeah.
like, to this kid. And honestly, like, this kid we called Peabody.
Mm,
Because the dude just kept pissing himself and getting us smoked for it. Like, he would piss his bed, we would stand in formation, he would piss himself. This kid's like 18, by the way, but his dad is the one that got him like all these special schools and shit as soon as he graduated from fucking basic too.
Wow.
So as soon as he graduated from basic, he went to Halo school without even going to airborne school first. Yeah.
Hmm.
Let me tell you. So then this kid tried to talk shit on us about how to do things because he thought he was fucking bad shit because of his fucking dad. He was one of those type of people. Yeah. So, obviously, what's the right answer when he keeps getting us smoked because he can't hold his fucking bladder?
Yep. Beat his ass. I
Yep.
mean, yeah. So.
And if you don't know what getting smoked is, it's pretty much punishment.
Yeah.
And we got punished for the stupidest shit.
Yeah. Yeah. We did too.
What was one of your funniest smoke sessions?
Oh, so when I went through, we got to iron our shirts and stuff because they had to be in like 6x6 squares.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weird shirts, underwear, socks rolled up, whatever, but wrinkle free in our fucking lockers. And dude, there was these two fucking assholes that could not for the life of them fucking iron their shit and fold it in a way. Then we had a fucking cardboard thing, fucking. And dude, we had this one because our TI, he was a short little guy. He had little man syndrome, and he was so fucking. He hated us, right? And he left. I'm guessing he went on vacation or something. I don't know, but we had a fill in, and this dude was mean as fuck. And he saw that shit, and he fucking dumped everybody's fucking lockers from that shit. And it was like, what the fuck? Like legitly, because the lockers aren't attached to the walls.
Yeah.
Taking them fucking things and throwing them on the floor, and like he fucking ransacked the whole fucking place.
I got a similar story.
And I was like, what the fuck, dude? So he was like, all right. So kind of like how Gomer Pyle, right? They're paying for it, you eat it type shit. Yeah. So we all had to pay for that shit.
Did you guys just clean it up, or were you guys like doing push-ups and all that?
No, we had to clean it up because he walked away after that. Like we wasn't, because I remember the whole push-up thing, with Full Metal Jacket and whatnot, but we didn't have that level.
Okay.
It was just like we just had to clean everything up. We had like half an hour to clean it all up and get everything back to where it needed to be.
Half an hour is a long time.
I know. Well,
That's a long time.
Fucking. So yeah, we had funny things like that.
So our worst. So one of our funniest ones that we had to do, right, was mine was our short one. He wasn't that much shorter than me, right? So, but he was the shortest out of all the drill instructors.
Yeah.
Dude was actually pretty chill with us for the most part. He was a sniper during Iraq and whatnot. And he's actually in the infantry museum. He's in one of the photos that's in there as a sniper. But anyways, so this dude just like, I don't know what the fuck we did wrong. I don't remember. But we get woken up in the middle of the fucking night. It was probably, I want to say it was about 1 o'clock or so at night. And we just got done really late that night too. I think it was like 11 or so or something like that. And if you guys don't know, at least in the Army, you're authorized 4 hours to sleep non-consecutively. So they can wake you up every 5 minutes if they really fucking wanted to, as long as you get 4 hours of sleep. So
I think we were kind of the same, but it was consecutive.
Yeah. So it was like 1 a.m. or something. I don't know how long like our bedtime was at that time. It was dark when we went to bed. It was
dark when we woke up.
And we didn't have any fucking watches or anything. either.
No.
And so this dude ends up while we were sleeping and told the fucking fire guard to not fucking say anything. Dude took fucking like bottles of fucking Dawn soap and just sprayed our whole fucking floor.
Oh,
and then he stretched the hose from downstairs because our bays were upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Then he stretched the hose all the way up into our bay and like watered the fucking thing and made it like not like puddle like super like you're gonna drown type of thing.
Yeah.
But like enough just to
soak that
to make it slippery as fuck. Then he fucking starts screaming at us in the middle of the fucking night. That's what woke us up. Lights flashing, turning on. He pushed the closest fucking bunk that was next to him with people still in it off. Like he pushed the fucking bunk over.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Then like he was like toe the line because there's like a line that you have to have your toes on and at least that's how it was for us.
Yeah.
So we toe the fucking line and as he's pushing like some bunks all the way over, taking them apart and whatnot, and then he was like, all right everybody, left face, front lane rest position, move, low crawl. So we had a low crawl and he was like, you're gonna go over every other fucking bunk and go under the you're gonna go up one under another, up one under another, and you got to go through up onto the second bunk too. And so and so we're low crawling in this soapy ass shit. Nobody can fucking get a grip, and you're just rubbing your face on the floor, going up, down, all. And we did that for a good 3 hours or so. Then he's like, "All right, you guys got 20 minutes to clean this shit up and get ready for PT." Yeah, that was one of the funniest ones. Like at the time, don't get me wrong, it fucking sucked, but it was fucking. Looking back on it, I was like, dude, that dude was fucking creative. I enjoyed it. Like creative wise, mint. But yeah, I think our basics were obviously yours was still tough for the time frame you went in, like compared to nowadays.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's the same way with me, but between ours, I think ours are still quite on different levels of intensity, at least.
Well, so I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this little piece here. So we have door guards. So the fire watch, same thing.
Yeah.
We just call it door guard. And it's usually one person watching the door, checking everybody, walking through the bays and stuff, checking the bathroom. It's actually a two-parter. So we have one guy, he was watching, doing the things, and he was sitting up by the door, and all of a sudden he heard this knocking sound. It's like, what the fuck? And he was like walking through the bays, looking, making sure, seeing if everybody's in bed or whatnot. And he hears it louder as he's getting towards the bathroom, the showers. And there's a fucking dude in there fucking just bashing his fucking head into the fucking, like he's fucking swaying, just beating his head into the fucking wall. So obviously he had to call the the room was, wherever that fucking box led to, where the TIs were, to come up and take this guy out. But so there was people that couldn't even handle what we were going through, right? So, and it wasn't really bad. But there was one time when I was door guard, and like that we had a TI that was, we always had like fucking rotating TIs, but this guy was something different. He was something special, and he was like, all right, open the door. And I was like, let me see your authority to enter, right? Because that's what we had to say to people that wanted to get into the bay. And he was like, no, I'm good. You know who I am. Just open the door. I was like, no, I need to see your authority to enter. This went back and forth a handful of times. And he got progressively angrier as he was doing it. And he was like, just open the fucking door. You know who I am. And I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. I need to see your authority to enter. He said, open the fucking door. And I'm like, and there's like somebody standing to the side looking like hearing this thing go on. And I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. I need to see your authority. And he fucking takes his hat off. Well, he didn't have his hat on, but he fucking headbutted the fucking glass window. It was plexiglass actually. Fucking headbutted that thing and started fucking bleeding down his face. And he's like, "Open the fucking door!" Like just fucking going. And I was like, "I'm sorry, sir. I got to see your authority to enter." And he was like, and he fucking turns around and he walks away. And like a couple of guys come over and they're like, "Holy fuck, dude, what was that?" And I was like, "That dude's fucking on something right there." And like he gets cleaned up and he comes back and they have a key to get in.
Yeah.
So he actually comes back and he's like, "All right," puts his ID up there and I let him in. He goes, "Man, good job. Like you did good." And I was like, "Man, you scared the." Well, I didn't say that because you can't. I was like, "Sir, you." I was scared.
I almost wet myself.
I was like, "Sir, you startled me a little bit." And he goes, "Well, man, you gotta make sure you can deal with things under pressure, right?" And like he was good at what he did, but
Dude, that's fucking awesome. I love that
shit was fucking. I think I'm the only person that got that kind of treatment. Like I don't remember anybody else saying anything of that nature.
So we had a drill sergeant called his last name was Johnson.
Nice.
My last name is Johnson, and we had one other Johnson with us.
Nice.
Right. Well, drill sergeant Johnson loved to fucking have me and Lil Johnson, because I was a lot bigger than him at the time. Lil Johnson he was maybe 105 pounds.
Damn.
Maybe. Like, dude was tiny. I was about 160, 170 at the time. So yeah, I had some weight on him.
Yeah.
And dude was almost the same height as me. But anyways, drill sergeant Johnson, he was of Celtic heritage as me too.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
And he was like, "Yes, Johnson." I was like, "Yes, drill sergeant." I stand up parade rest, and he goes, "What's your heritage?" And I go, try and think. I'm like, "I'm a fucking ginger. What do you fucking think I am?" In my that's what I was thinking in my head, and I was like, "I'm Celtic, drill sergeant." He was like, "No fucking shit." And he just stood there smiling at me, laughing like he couldn't believe my fucking answer. Right. Later on in the day, it's bugles or the bugle sticks.
Yeah.
Right. He gets in the center of the ring, and I had just finished one prior to this, like a couple rounds prior. He goes, "Johnsons, assemble!" So me and fucking this Lil Johnson get in the center of the fucking ring. We get our shit on, and he was like, "All right, Battle of the Johnsons, fight!" Because we're the only pair that actually had the same last names out of everybody. Like, throughout all the names, only us two had the same fucking last names. No one else had the same, like, another partner. So he was like, "Johnsons, assemble!" So we get fun. And I was like, I look at Johnson, and I was like, "Dude, I'm sorry. Fucking, I just hit him with a fucking bugle and fucking knock him out." And he was like, "Good job. Now get the fuck out of here." But the dude is fucking hilarious. Like, and for me, with how I grew up, like with a lot of yelling in the household and whatnot, like, as much as they were trying to be intimidating, for me, it wasn't that intimidating. So, like, I thought a lot of them were pretty chill and not bad.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, don't get me wrong, I had my moments of, like, yeah, this fucking sucks, I hate my fucking life moments during basic, but the majority of the time, I'm looking at my drill sergeants, I'm like, they're not bad dudes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're yelling at us, but I also understood that during basic training, they're trying to keep you at high stress.
Yeah.
Again, like what we talked about. So, like, I understood that already, so I was like, whatever,
Yeah.
And so at this point, it was kind of one of those things of, let's just get through it, because it's quicker to just go through all of it than it is to get recycled. That's what we call it, recycled. To get recycled or washed back.
Yeah, we had recycled too.
Because recycled, you go into the class after that. If you recycle again, you just keep going and back. Or if you try to do like the whole suicide stuff or claiming suicide or that trying to get out of basic training, you're there longer.
Yes.
Like a lot longer.
Yes.
So for us, it was just go through it. Like, and like my bunkmate Jimenez, he was a good bunkmate. Like he helped me run faster. Because I am shitty at running. I've never been good at running. So it was kind of one of those things of like he was running like 14s or no, almost 13s consistently. And it's just this little Mexican dude that fucking he was a good runner. I was not. He helped me run a 14 flat. That was the fastest I ever ran in the military. It was 14 flat during basic. So, and like I said, I'm not a good runner. For a 2-mile run at 14 minutes is pretty good. So, I know some of you might say that's fucking weak, but
dude, I was doing my mile and a half.
I'm not a runner. Like, dude, I was built to carry heavy shit. Like, on a ruck march, I did just fine.
Damn straight built to run, that's for sure.
Had a
hard time with that shit.
Yeah. So, is there any other things you want to talk about? We might have a second part to this because we could probably go all day.
Yeah, because I think we've only touched on the basic stuff.
Yeah.
Not even the
AIT or tech school. So maybe next time or season we'll do another video on this topic again.
Yeah.
I think
we'll touch on the other
I think it's fucking funny. I fucking love these stories.
It is. And I'm sitting here thinking about it. I mean, granted, it's been a while, and you would think that I would remember a lot of shit, but I have a horrible memory.
Well, and it's same with me with my TBIs too. So it's
so the TIs were actually in tech school, and we did have drill instructors, and it was recycled instead of washback. Washback was in tech school too. So that's why I'm fucking retarded on some of the shit. But anyway, I digress.
Hey, we're still trying to remember things, all right?
Yeah. Don't hate on us too much. It'll be all right. We'll get there. With your help and support, we'll be all right.
In the arms of the angel.
Sarah McLachlan starts playing this shit. If we only have video, we'd do that. We might have to set that up. Right. No, I think we're good, man. I think we're good.
All right.
Pretty solid fucking episode. Sure.
So look out for part number 2 for this episode. Before we leave, we need to make sure we look out for each other.
Yes.
Yes. That we're gonna always end something about needing to look out for each other. So, hit up some of your buddies that you haven't talked to in a while, especially if y'all deployed together. We all fight our demons. They may need help with theirs. If you guys need to call a crisis line or something, or get help somebody get just to talk to someone, fucking dial 988 and press 1. Another option is you can text 838-255. Those are kind of the hotlines for veterans for us to call. But it's important that we do this and look out for each other. I don't see any difference of us looking out for each other when we're downrange and bullets are flying past our heads to when we're still in or out of the military. We should always look out for each other. Not be blue falcons and buddy fuckers and, fuck over each other. Like, look out for each other. And again, we'll talk about our sponsor real quick, Doobie. If you want to have that energy drink that's designed for gamers, it's like in powder form.
Delicious.
Use, what was that code again?
It is to save 10%. If you want to use the code the Soulless Vets, you will save 10% at checkout.
Yep. So, and it also helps. We make a small commission off it. We're not gonna lie about that. No. But that helps our channels and help us get the equipment that we need, that so we can do more fun, awesome things. So you can see our beautiful faces eventually.
Absolutely.
Yeah, support our channel. We also have a GoFundMe. Is that right?
Yeah, we do actually. Yes, yes. We just actually set that up. It's the Soulless Vets as well. That's the GoFundMe page. So if you just go to the GoFundMe, either app or online, and just look up the Soulless Vets, we have a GoFundMe on there. And yeah, as of right now, we don't have any donations, but
That's okay.
with
Like
your help,
with your guys' help, it's to help our channel, and so we can create a community around us vets.
mm-hmm.
Um, especially here in Utah, because that's where we're based out of.
Yep.
We just want to bring our community together a little bit. Just kind of have fun with it, enjoy each other's company, and you know, we just want to bring our little military community a little bit closer together here in Utah, and or to help you guys out in other states as well. Just
Mm-hmm.
military. It doesn't even matter if you're in fucking England and Italy, whatever. Like
Wherever you're listening to
military
us
personnel or
at,
military personnel. We
yeah.
all have stories. We all have, you know, some type of relatable training or relatable stories, and we just kind of want to bring just a military community together.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
it. Um, this is how me and Jason decided to do it, and we hope you guys support us with it.
Yep. And as always, you guys can put comments down below. We'll have our emails in there as well if you guys want to reach out that way.
And always let us know what you guys want to see from us.
Absolutely.
If it's like funny video reviews or just to see our pretty faces or something like that. You know what I mean? So we just want to get this community going. And with that being said, I am Austin the Soulless Johnson, and we have Jason the Mustache Tolbert. And thank you for watching. Hope we see you guys next time listening or watching. We'll see.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Deuces.